Hi, I'm Sven from Sven the Merchant. It's a cold autumn day here in Melbourne, so I'm going to be working indoors on a leather project. There's other videos associated with this project, so you can watch them when you get time. So I need to do the front piece of the actual belt pouch. So previously we cut out the back and the flap in one piece, cutting out the square here to make the flaps for the belt pouch loops. But now I need to cut out this piece here for the front of the belt pouch. Now, as I reminded people in previous films, you've got to check the leather for any damage. So that's a long cut in the leather, and that was probably caused by barbed wire or some other sharp object before it actually got to me. So we need to check the rest of the leather. That looks pretty good, and we'll try and avoid that fold. Let's turn you around so you can see what I'm actually doing. Okay, there we go. So I'll try not to waste any leather. That's a bit damaged there. So that's the top of the front we want. So we're using a pencil, or you can use chalk. Not necessarily tailor's chalk, because that's expensive, but any chalk from the craft shop will do. There we go. So I'm just going to grab a ruler. So there we go. I'm using a sharp pair of scissors. Well, they were sharp when I first got them. They've seen better days. I could cut this out with a Stanley knife, but since there's these two big bulbous pieces, I prefer to use a pair of scissors. I'll cut that bit later. It's always difficult when you're working with a long hide and you've got a small table. It's much better to have a large table you can get away with, the kitchen table. And little snips around the curves, changing the angle of the scissors to get around the bulbous bits of it, hence the name kidney pouch. There we go. Okay. Get the scissors in there. And yes, you could cut this with the Stanley knife or X-Acto blade or whatever you want to use. But I'm here now, and it'll do the job. There we go. Okay, we've got that little bit missing the run through. this is a turn pouch, so you won't see the edges other than the flap and the flap and the front. Okay, so that sits there. Where's the other bit gone? Here we go, we'll use the whole thing. So, this will sit here. Oh. It will fold down to there, and there'll be a strap coming up with a buckle, and then there's a strap attached up here running down, and that's how it's closed. A good book I recommend is, just grab a copy, is Purses and Pieces by Olaf Gulbitz. Recommended reading. Okay, that'll do for now. The next one I'll probably be doing some sewing or some attaching belts and buckles. Okay, be safe, be kind.